3. Hang up to decline the call or to accept, dial 5 now. If you wish to block any future call, this may...
Yes, you have my permission to give all these recordings to John if you want.
Now, who's John again? Who's John?
John Lamb, your friend?
Oh, yeah. Well, we put it up on YouTube, and we don't copyright anything, and John Lamb, as well as anybody else in the whole world, can use these things to do whatever they want, and we hope they use it to advocate for your freedom.
That's good. He seems like he has a good show. And anyway, did you have any more questions?
I do, actually. I do. You know, I told you I looked up what a certified political social worker is. I found 2 websites. He also said he belongs to the Academy of Certified Social Workers. I did look up that website. There's a socialworkers.org that claims that title. They've got a phone number, and they claim to have a business between Monday through Friday. So I'll call the number sometime next week and ask them if I can check membership of Elven Joe Swisher.
Yeah, he claims he was a member of APA too. I think.
What is APA? I have no idea.
It has something to do with mental health.
Okay.
American Psychiatric Association or something.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You have to ask around. I just know, was it APA or ACA? I don't remember. I can go get it and call back.
No. You said APA. I believe you said APA, and I'll try to figure that out. So.
Anyway, yeah, it sounds like you're really on the move here.
Well, no, not really. I mean, I'm not a professional. I'm a very simple guy, man. It's just I try to. It takes me time. I move slow, but you say things, and it may not digest immediately, but later on, if I get time, I go back and listen to what you say, and I take a lot of notes. You also said that Yep.
Who?
You said if the DiMaya...
I get angry sometimes.
No, hey, David. Hey, let me share something with you, brother.
This call is from a federal prison.
If I was in prison...
Every time I say his name, I get all angry.
Yeah, I'm with you 100%, and there's nothing wrong with that. The Bible says, be ye angry and sin not. Let not the sun go down on your wrath. If I was in prison for 15 years on the testimony of a damn liar, I would be angry too. But, you know, it says, if the DiMaya ruling comes down, it will untime bar Hinkson. I've got a lot of prisoners that are waiting on the DiMaya ruling. It could happen even as early as next week. We don't know for sure. It could even, you know, we don't know. Is it true that if that DiMaya ruling goes in your favor, that it could really, really help you out legally?
Yeah, it has to do with vague. If I get back in, under Johnson, my case is no longer considered a crime of violence. See, Swisher said that he thought I was joking when he lied. He said he wanted me to go kill these people, but he thought I was joking. I didn't take it serious, you know. So there's no recording of me doing this because I'm not even in the country. I was in Russia. But between not doing the crime, not associating with him, you know what I'm saying? He in a state, for instance, if you are in the state and somebody wants to hire a hitman, the government, you know, what do you call it? The prosecutors, the cops, they hide in the closet. They put cameras around. And the minute you hand the money over, they jump up and they scream, "You're under arrest." That's how it works in the normal world. You have to actually try to do the crime. But, you know, these feds, if you're a farmer and you got some fertilizer and you plan to grow some crops, they can arrest you and say you were going to mix that fertilizer to make a bomb. You were obviously going to blow something up. In fact, they could even go as far, if you're drinking a glass of water, and say, you know, there's hydrogen in that water. That's rocket fuel. And you're going to make a bomb. No, I was just thirsty.
Yeah.
You see? So they can take anything you can imagine, and make a conspiracy of something out of it. It's totally the kangaroo routine that they accused the Soviets of doing during the era of Soviet tyranny.
Yeah.
Okay? These people are monsters. They're flat-out monsters. They have no morals.
Yeah, I'm with you 100%. Yep. You know,
Swisher's their kind of guy.
Yes, we have another prisoner who is in jail right now because he had a tube of JB Weld in his garage, and they said that he could have used that with a dummy grenade to make an explosive device. It's absolutely insane. When you call them monsters, you're not exaggerating. You're right on the money. But I pray that the DiMaya ruling goes well. We'll know about the DiMaya ruling probably very soon. At least I hope we do. And then we want to hear that that's good news. Yeah, it's good news for you.
Right. The part that helps us is that the concept is vague. See, my charges are vague.
Yeah.
There's nobody that heard his accusations. They're in his mind. You know, I have an affidavit signed by Greg Towerton. Greg Towerton was Ronald Reagan's Secret Service agent protector when Reagan was in the White House. Do you know that Towerton walked into the law offices of Brett Groom?
Okay.
And Swisher was there, and he says, if I don't get $10,000 today from Mr. Hinkson, I'm going to go to Boise, and I'm going to put him in prison for the rest of his life.
Swisher said that?
Really?
Swisher said that?
Yeah, I got the affidavit from Greg.
Wow.
I got that affidavit. I also, listen to this. I'm just, you want to hear some more details, but Swisher, the only relationship I ever had with Mr. Swisher is he had a testing laboratory. My office manager, Jerry Gray, was Ted Gunderson's secretary before she came to work for me.
Well, is it Jerry Gray? Wait. I had Arlene Olson as Ted Gunderson's secretary. Help me out with the name.
Oh, he's had more than one.
Okay.
He's had more than one secretary. Jerry Gray was my office manager. She hired Mr. Swisher's testing laboratory to test the labels for compliance for the minerals. You know, the copper water and the silver water and all that.
Okay.
So here's what you don't know. Swisher calls me up on January 3rd of 2003, about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Jerry sends a call over to my desk. Mr. Swisher just signed an affidavit saying he had not seen me for the whole year because he was in a coma in the VA hospital. You got it?
Got it.
Okay. Right. Then he says to me, did you get the affidavit that I signed? I said, oh, yeah, I got the affidavit. Thank you, Mr. Swisher. Then he says, I have something I want to tell you. I says, what's that? He says, if you give me $500,000 cash and 50% ownership of your water Oz business, I will not go to Boise and lie against you. That's what he said.
Wow.
I'm going to accuse you of murdering people.
Wow.
Well, I don't know what you would do, but I slammed the phone down. I was so incensed about this insane person calling me, right?
Yeah.
So here's the point. Guess what Mr. Swisher did next? He had one of my bottles, over at his house in his laboratory. It says water Oz on the label.
Right.
He filled that bottle with pure sodium cyanide, and he mailed it off to the Kellogg Testing Laboratory in Kellogg, Idaho, and told them to test this water Oz product for sodium cyanide. Now, how do I know that? Oh, I have that exhibit also.
Wow. I
know that because they called me up and said, what the hell? You think you can send sodium cyanide in the U.S. mail? I'm like, what? What'd you say? Oh, they accused me. I said, excuse me? I don't have sodium cyanide. I said, who sent it to you? They looked at the box. It had Joe Swisher's return address on the box, full of sodium, enough cyanide to do Jamestown for real. I mean, we're talking 16 ounces of pure sodium cyanide.
Yeah. Incredible. And he's got to be stupid enough to leave his return address on the box even. So he's doesn't sound like a very smart.
He did, yeah. I have a copy right here in my jail cell of that testing laboratory report from Kellogg, Idaho. Kellogg Testing Laboratory. So, I can prove what I'm saying.
No, I understand. This guy's obviously...
So these people knew he was a liar before they put him up there. Right. I mean, look, it was their VA hospital. The VA was investigating him for stealing the stolen stuff. They knew he was in a coma. They knew I was in Russia. They hid the indictment was hidden and sealed, waiting for me to come back to the country.
Can you remind me who the lead prosecutor was against you?
Taxay.
How do you spell that?
Taxay.
Okay, that person must be an incredibly evil individual too, because you know that they know that. Yep.
Right. We have one jerk named Taxay. We got one named Sullivan. We've got a Nancy Cook, who I was found guilty of hiring Swisher to go kill. She's a total bitch.
Yep.
We got Wendy Olson. Doesn't that sound wholesome? A Wendy Olson. Yeah, she's one of the prosecutors. But the Taxay and Sullivan came from the anti-terrorist force in Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
And the day of the trial, they had a whole caravan of armored cars. They're all wearing bulletproof vests. And they got me in a mask like Silence of the Lambs.
This is the craziest dang story. I can't...
And I fainted, you know, when I was being sentenced, and I cursed the judge in the name of God. I cursed that the cancer would eat him and the maggots would dine on his flesh. That was my restitution speech.
I understand. I understand.
I was upset.
No doubt about it.
I've only fainted once in my life.
Yeah. This is absolutely, you know, the same thing that they've done to you, they have done to other people. You know, this treatment of Silence of the Lambs, bringing in armored vehicles, bulletproof vests. I've seen this same sort of behavior before. It is absolutely incredible the lengths these people will go to demonize you and to make you look out to be some sort of, you know, murderer when that's absolutely...
But look, I have no criminal back record, not even a traffic ticket, nothing. And not only that, but I've cured all these people.
Yeah.
I saved over 400 limbs from amputation by ozonating them with a dry jumpsuit.
Yeah.
I never made medical claims. If somebody was getting ready for an amputation, I would say, well, let's try this first.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
I had a woman go down to
This call is from a federal prison.
support group, you know, for the amputees.
Yeah.
When you're going to get your arm cut off or your leg cut off, you go to a support group and you meet some support group people. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
And so I used to send this Leila Marie Osborne. She would go down there and she would bring these people over to my little clinic there, and we would ozonate their legs that are getting ready to be amputated. We had a 100% ratio of saving arms and legs using ozone therapy.
Incredible. Did I hear you right?
That's my history.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. Did I hear you right earlier that say you are a Vietnam veteran? What branch of the military were you in?
U.S. Navy, Anti-Submarine Warfare Squadron, HSL 30, Norfolk, Virginia.
Incredible.
I worked on SH-2F helicopters, and I was in an anti-submarine warfare squadron, and we looked for Russian submarines.
And
So,
okay. And that's incredible. Yep. And Elven Joe Swisher forged his DD-214 to show that he was in active combat in Korea when that absolutely was a lie.
right. Not only that, but Judge Richard Tolman from the bench perjured against me. The judge, he got up and said that Mr. Swisher obviously landed in Korea and has these Purple Hearts. That's what he said from the bench. And that was interesting to note that because Mr. Tolman, the judge, in the file in front of him, it said that Mr. Swisher had forged that DD-214. There was a letter from a Marine Corps guy named Keeley. So the judge actually sealed the evidence that Swisher was guilty of all of his crimes, and the judge vouched for Mr. Swisher, lied for Mr. Swisher. This Judge Tolman, like I said, his name is only a syllable away from the Book of Satan itself.
Yeah.
This is a total Satanist.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to attack the fact that he's Jewish, but I mean, I've read the Talmud. I know what's in there.
It says that Jesus Christ is boiling in a pot of hot feces. Hey, Mr. Hinkson, your friend Dennis Chan, does he have electronic copies of your trial transcripts? I would love to get my hands on those so that I can publicize the trial transcripts.
He's got all the trial transcripts.
Electronically or just in paper?
In paper.
Okay, I would love to get them electronically. I don't know if you have anybody that has them electronically.
So I don't know any. I don't think there's any taken electronically.
Okay, well, there's probably thousands of pages. It's going to take me a lot of time to scan them, but we do need to get a copy of those.
I mean, all you really care about is the Swisher testimony. All the other liars don't seem to matter at this point.
Okay. Our prayers are with you, Mr. Hinkson. My goodness, I'm sorry that this is happening. We're going to do our best to make noise and shine light. Our prayers are with you, brother.
I can call you back. You don't answer the phone on Sunday, probably, but I'll call you Monday then, I guess.
Yeah, Monday would be good. Monday would be good.
Okay, God bless you guys.
God bless you, David. We love you, brother. Hang in there.
Okay, bye.
Bye.